between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. James Paxton gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
So striding in, Leury Garcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
First pitch, 7:05.
The windup and the 0-1. In the air out to left. Hayward is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. Last year, he won the American League Silver Slugger for first baseman. You think about that. Everybody who plays first can hit, and he hit above the top of the heap. He's a pretty special hitter.
So one away here with the bases empty, and moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. Paxton has his sign. Here comes the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bird has it.
That ball's foul.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great Carlos Rodon will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour. With some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider, and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all three of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games, and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's on one of those special hot streaks right now. He's averaging over a home run a game in his last 10 games. I mean, he's the guy to watch. There's nothing else to look at. I want to see what he's going to do in this game.
Standing in, DJ LeMahieu, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
The center fielder.
In now, Justin Robinson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back now for the second inning in the Bronx, and here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Wellington.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to bat next, the catcher Wellington Castillo. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Otto Hensley.
Stepping in now, Otto Hensley. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. And good for him. Otto Hensley has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But the White Sox hit the board first on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Scotty Hayward, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hayward.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hawker moves over. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 5th, the catcher.
Striding in, Gary Sanchez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming, here it is. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. Cordell comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 6th.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And 2-3 go the Bombers. They still trail 1-0. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Around second. He's on his way to third. The tag, and he's pulled out, trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. Off balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the shot. Stepping in, Nino Reese. Couple of hits and 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday.
Nino.
The pitch.
Reese.
Line drive to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Into the box, Greg Bird, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might...
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. A tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
That's for the Yankees.
1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run score. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line toward the alley and left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Robinson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, and he certainly got the wheels trying to stretch a double into a triple. But it's sort of a killer to the club when you can't leg it out.
And he is in there.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Scotty Hayward. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from 3rd. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this. Ready now for the White Sox, Yolmer Sanchez. As we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Into the box now, Otto Hensley. Robinson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging up, but made it pay off.
Now batting, right fielder.
So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox 4th. And up next, the right-handed hitting outfielder Brandon Geyer. Robinson has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Here's big Aaron Judge. Set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Nino Reese. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And that is through into center field, a base hit. The tag, and he's out going for second. But 1 run is in to score on the play.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Hensley loves it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Miguel Andujar. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Up next for Chicago, Yohan Moncada. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robinson moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring forward the power bat of Daniel Palka. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Ready to take his hacks again, Ryan Cordell, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Stepping in now, Jose Abreu. Line toward the gap in left center. Hayward is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight, as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. At the plate, Scotty Hayward. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. LeMahieu, the runner at second with one away. To third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off in the inning. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Castillo swings, and this is hit very well to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Otto Hensley will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
This is line to left. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. And he's safe.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
He's set and the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Hayward racing back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Paxton has his sign. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Hayward is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
In now, Yolmer Sanchez. Popped him up. Bird over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
The designated hitter, number 99.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and that is off the wall in right field. Throwing to second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
This right here is a difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Standing in now, Greg Bird. Fly ball to straightaway left. Cordell moves over, and this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Luke Boyd. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the second deck and gone. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Yeah, Matt, and I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is out on the tag. Digging in, Justin Robinson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Now batting.
Into the box, Scotty Hayward. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire. Ryan Cordell will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning, as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And that's through into center field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. Now to the plate, Jose Abreu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the runner will score from first. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So we'll leave after 6 rather nondescript innings of work as he stands to be the loser in this one. And that's off the left field wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Striding into the box, Otto Hensley. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Castillo isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Throw won't get him. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And Duhar is there, 1 away. Stepping in, Yohan Moncada. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready now, Daniel Palka. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hayward giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said that top to bottom, his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out 1 time. That's impossible to sustain, but it points to the team's incredible focus at the plate right now.
Thank you, Heidi. Windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run.
Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Roll.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. to deep center here. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Now batting, the third baseman, Greg.
In now, Greg Bird. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run.
The batter.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. Hit in the air to center field. Hawka is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 4 runs here in this half inning. And it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Leury Garcia. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Slice down the left side, but foul. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
The next 0-2. Fouled off. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in now, Yolmer Sanchez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Ryan Cordell.
Stepping up now, Ryan Cordell. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. And the second run will score as well. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, Hero. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Robinson is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first down.
The batter, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Wellington Castillo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can put it on the board. Yes! A two-run blast to straightaway right field as they've taken a two-run lead.
Up next to Chicago.
Standing in now, Brandon Guyer, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is ready to take his hacks again. Justin Robinson, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Throwing to second, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. And he is out heading back to second.
The left fielder,
Digging in the switch hitter, Scotty Hayward. He's 1-for-4 for the game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. So far this year against Southpaws, Hayward is exactly a .500 hitter. Pretty good odds he'll pick one up right here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cordell is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The batter. Catcher.
Play ball.
Gary. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. A defensive change for the Yankees.
Now in the box, Yolmer Sanchez. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 0-for-4. The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robinson has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Aaron Judge. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Guyer is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Right fielder.
So digging in now, Nino Reese bats with a homer and 2 doubles to his credit.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cordell is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The batter. The third baseman.
Here's Didi Gregorius. In the past against Alex Colomé, he's 0-for-8. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the White Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
17.